Good afternoon from an incredibly cold Hunter's Lake after my amazing session on Tuesday where I thoroughly enjoyed myself. I managed to bag myself a Freedom Pass for Sunday to come out here again for the whole day, which is really good. However, the conditions are completely different to what they were on Tuesday, in that instead of it being muggy and warm and slightly raining and overcast, it's still overcast, but it's really windy and it's really bloody freezing cold. And it has affected the fishing. It hasn't been quite as frantic as it was on Tuesday, but I haven't done too badly. So here's a bit of a selection of the fish that I've caught over the last, blimey, how long have I been here? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. Last 7 hours worth of fish. It's taken a little while longer to get them going today. But just had my first fish. Peg 16. Only a little one. Very, very pretty. A bit of a cold wind blowing into this corner today, so I'm not sure how well it's going to produce. But yeah. First fish in that spot. I had 2 smaller ones from the margin spot behind me and I lost one as well. But yes, it's got a bit quiet now. So yeah, let's see how we go. Well, I had to move. Nothing was happening and someone set up in the peg next to me and I thought, yeah, I can't be doing with this today. So I shifted to a spot that I thought during the week was really good. It's taken a while, but my first decent fish. Pretty pleased with that one, that's not bad at all. I switched over to a method feeder. That's in the margin by an inflow pipe. Yeah, gave me a good run around this one, loads of fun. So yeah, I'm slipping back, sort the gear out. This wind is so cold, it's bloody freezing today, and seriously, the lake is fishing like a completely different lake. It's mental. Yeah, let's get back. That's a bit more like it. It's a margin spot down to my left. I've been baiting it solidly for an hour. Where I put a rod on it, just dropped a method feeder in, less than 10 minutes. Tip just absolutely slammed around. That's a really nice mirror, actually. Really nice fish, actually. Beautiful scales on it. Chuffed a bit of that. That is a really nice fish. Hopefully, it will pick up a bit more. Another nice common. I'm being really quiet because I think they're literally just under my feet at the moment. It's the third fish I've pulled out that's already got a snapped off hook. I think, a lot of the time people are fishing far too light. So there's a fish in here. And I think a lot of people are just getting snapped off. But yeah, real twitchy run. I started getting knocks and taps on this. And it didn't actually steam off for a good kind of 5 minutes or so. Yeah, another nice angry common. They just go in this lake as well. They really do fight incredibly well. Yeah, pretty made up with that. Not bad at all. I'm gonna have to make a trip back to the car to get some more hemp and maize because I've nearly gone through my bucket on that. Yeah, nice fish. Another nice common. And another small one, which is a really weird bite. The rod tip shot round to the right, and then it dropped back, and I thought, oh, okay, I'm going to leave that, see if it comes again. And it twanged again to the right. And then, whilst I was watching it, it went to the left. But it's only a small mirror. And then this little fella, down on this margin spot by this cut down tree, which is doing pretty well at the moment. I've just thrown in the last of my hemp I've got with me, so I'm going to have to go back to the car and pick up some more. But yeah, it's not exactly, as a fish a chug like it was last time, but I'm getting a bite, I suppose, every 20 minutes or so, which, keeping me busy. So yeah, as you saw, I started where I finished on Tuesday, same peg, which I believe is number 16, around the corner there. And yeah, I had a couple of fish pretty quickly, but they were really all in this margin to my left, really just kind of nosing around. And it's very, very shallow there, very, very snaggy, and I lost a couple of hook links pretty early on. Yeah, anyway, I decided maybe to have a bit of a move. I had a bit of a mooch around the lake, a bit of a look, and where I was in 16, the wind was just blowing straight in my face. I was so cold, it was ridiculous. And I come around to, peg 12, which is kind of around the bend on the corner, and it was a lot more sheltered. Got the brolly up, which is taking the worst of it off behind me, but yeah, the wind's kind of on my back. But the major selling point, as far as I was concerned with this swim, was that I've got the island straight out in front of me. I've got a very, very deep margin to my right. There's an inflow pipe with runoff water that comes in, which in my head says oxygenated water. It's nice and deep, and the method feeder goes down with a real thump. So it's, it's nicely cleaned out. And to my left was a really nice little cove kind of margin next to a kind of dead tree. And I've had fish from both spots, but it's the left-hand spot that's really kind of done me the bites. Yeah, it's about 2 o'clock now, and I was running out of bait, so I ran back to the car, got some more hemp, got some more maize, got some more sweet corn. I'm just about to put the method feeders back out. I was using a bomb last time because I was literally chucking a handful of bait, fishing over the top, and that was doing me the bites. It just wasn't working today, and I thought, alright, let's switch to the method, see if I get anything, and that's really done it. So I started with just a real fine method mix. So that is hemp and crushed up pellets. And yeah, I generally wet it down, leave it for 10 minutes, a bit more water, and then I just get it so it's a nice fine crumb. And I was pushing that on, but I found that I was racing through it pretty quick and I didn't have a lot left. So come up with a couple of different alternatives, and there's a bit of thinking behind it, so I thought I'd quickly talk you through them. So this one is wetted micro pellets and 6mm pellets. I let soak in a bait tub for a little while, and then I've mixed that with a bit of method mix, so that makes almost like a stodgy kind of coarse core. And what I've been doing is I've been putting that onto the method feeder, punch a bit of a hole in there and dropping my ever trusty 2 grains of sweet corn down in the middle there, and then I've been putting the crumb over the top. And because I'm just dropping it in the margin, I'm not, absolutely hammering it on, I'm just kind of gently squeezing it on. And the thinking is that that crumb on the top, that's gonna, once that hits the deck, that's gonna disperse quite quickly. But the kind of more stodgier, thicker pellets are gonna stick on the frame of the method feeder for longer. So far, that seems to be working pretty well. So yeah, I'm gonna chop that one out. And the other mix I've been using is, again, same wetted down pellets, so micros and 6mm. There's not much left of this one, but I'm just going to mix it up again. But has liquidised brown bread in there with it. And again, the thinking being that the brown bread is actually pretty much the same colour as the pellets. So when that kind of mushes down on the deck, it looks like pellets. But because it's liquidised bread, there's virtually no food content there really. So the pellets are going to fill them up. The bread isn't. But it looks like pellets. Also, it acts very much like the method mix ground bait, it breaks down really quite quickly. So yeah, and again, it's method feeder fishing, it ain't fancy. Literally just put a handful on and squeeze it, little indentation, drop the sweet corn on top, another handful on top, and a light squeeze, and again, because it's going, I'm not casting, I'm literally just plopping it in the margins. I'm not squeezing it on too hard, because the other thing is with the liquidised bread, because of the wetness of the pellets, it can turn into just a big stodgy lump of bleh that doesn't go anywhere. So yeah, let's get that one out. Oh, guys, stick your head out this brolly, and it is bolting. And then there's two more things that I've been doing to kind of gauge what's going on. Every other fish, I've been putting another handful or 2 handfuls of the hemp and maize over the top of the 2 spots that I've been getting the fish from. And once I've cast both rods and they've settled, I've been setting a timer for 10 minutes on my phone. And what I've been finding is that the bites, just got knocked down, the bites have been coming at around about 8 minutes, or they've been coming in about 18 minutes. So if it feels like it's slowing down, I've been leaving them out for 20 minutes. Otherwise I've been leaving them for 10. The thinking being that the method mix gradually breaks down over the course of 10 minutes and sits on the deck. And unless they're actually attacking it, that's just going to slowly disperse onto the deck of the lake. So far it seems to be working. I've been picking off fish left and right all day. But yeah, let's see what happens. I baited them the 2 spots before I left to go and get some more bait. So hopefully, fingers crossed, should be into a fish again pretty soon. So much less than 10 minutes. That's about 3 minutes. Bloody typical, I was trying to have my lunch. Right, let's concentrate. There you go. Another fine hunter's lure. Never up. Almost got me. They are good looking fish in this lake. Pretty pleased with that. So, goes to show, sometimes resting, there goes my alarm for 10 minutes. Sometimes it does pay to rest for swim. I know I was going back to the car to get some more bait, but I think, that quarter of an hour brought me a bite within 3 minutes, which is brilliant. So yeah, another couple of handfuls of hemp, getting the rod back out. Hopefully, should have a good afternoon. As far as I can tell, everyone else has left, so I've got the place to myself. So yeah, bring it on. Our left-hand spot again. Jeez, this one absolutely tore up. There. A chunky monkey, actually. I'm surprised he's got any beans left, to be honest. How's that? Whoa. There we go, shall we? There you go. How's that for a carp? Seriously, I am amazed he's got any energy left. He really went this one. Yeah. I wonder if it might be a combination of things, but I'm beginning to wonder whether I think it's the hemp. I think they just love rooting around on the deck, going through hemp, maize and corn. It's all really easy digestible stuff. It's all quite small, doesn't fill them up. Yeah. I am pretty damn chuffed with that one. And that came literally kind of 3-4 minutes after the first one I just showed you. Yeah, the right hand rod tip went round, but the line went slack, so obviously did me. And while I was just sorting out the method feeder on the right hand rod, the tip just went right round. Yeah. Pretty bloody pleased with that one. Happy days. They are so greedy in here, seriously. All the hooks are, they're really right down inside their mouths. This one, right hand rod. What's the going phrase at the moment? A scaly banger. Pretty pleased with that one as well. Desperately trying to do bits of filming in between, but I can't keep it. Both rods are out of the water at the moment, so I need to sort those 2 out again. Yeah, it's got a bit of a dog's tail, this one, which looks a little bit cormorant-ed to me. Yeah, I'm enjoying myself now. little lake to myself. Everyone's gone home. Yes! So yeah, got a place to myself. Happy as Larry. Loving it. So I thought it had gone a bit quiet. And then this absolute peach went off on the left hand rod. Seriously fantastic looking fish. Look how dark those scales are. And while Mr. Angry was sat in the net, so whilst I was kind of rejoicing for having got that one in, I noticed the tip on the right hand rod straighten out, going out into the middle of the lake, and that fella was on the end. Non-stop, and my alarm's just gone off, so that's within 10 minutes, so 2 bites within 10 minutes. What a cracking couple of fish. Head on that one. Right, let's get some more hemp in the water, because I swear it's the hemp that's doing it. See what happens next. So one of the other things that I've been doing is that this style of fishing, so method feeder fishing, and the size of fish that I'm kind of hauling in at the moment, and the fact that I'm fishing close into the margins, means that there's quite a lot of pressure put on the line. Now I'm only using 8-pound line, so you know, about right for the lake, I would say. Doesn't need to any lighter than that. I think you just get crack-offs all the time. Any heavier than that and you're just hauling them in, there's no sport in it. So yeah, all I've been doing is every kind of, I don't know, 5 fish or so, I've been taking maybe a foot, 2 foot of line off and retying the knot. My theory being that the knot and that last kind of couple of feet of line, they're going to get the most stress. So if you're going to get a crack off or a snap, that's where you're going to get it. So yeah, just these are very hard fighting fish regardless of their size. They really put a lot of effort into it. So yeah, that's what I've been doing, and just retying with my ever faithful 510 grinner knot. Yeah, there you go. It only takes, a minute, 2 minutes, but it just gives you that extra bit of confidence that you're not going to get a snap off. Yeah, after that, pretty hectic 5 minutes of a double take and get the rods back out. One more thing before I chuck this out. Every fish, I've been getting the hook sharpening file out. Literally just a couple of runs down the point and either side. Just check that it's pin sharp. Because again, you're catching multiple fish on the same rig. And what I tend to do as well is switch, tie a new rig every hour or so. Because what you don't want is a snapped hook. And although the sharpening does make the hook sharp, obviously it starts, the more you sharpen it, the more you're going to start weakening the hook. So yeah, I think it's good to go now. Another nice comment. Right hand rod in the margins with the method feeder with sweet corn. Seriously, man, what more can you want? Too good. Well, I think we're definitely getting towards the end of the session. Because I'm just about to run out of memory card. So this might be my last fish, and I might have to do the rest of the vlog on my phone, exactly as I did last time. Yeah, another absolute cracker.
Well, as predicted, I did run out of SD card space. I managed a few more carp while packing down, but the phone camera didn't really do them justice, although I did get the last run of the session on film. Hope you enjoyed what turned out to be an absolutely cracking last session at Hunters Lake. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the bank sometime.